Hello Bedenham, it's me, Mr. Pearce. The first thing I have to say is that I'm in fantastic hands here in Russia. I'm in really good moods. I've met some lovely people. The staff here are lovely. And the first couple of days I was out here, I had lots of tests to make sure that I was healthy enough to do this treatment. And luckily enough, I'm a picture of health. So everything apart from my MS is looking good. So they said, go for it. You can do this treatment. So after those sort of 3 or 4 days of tests, I then had to have some steroid infusions where they just have steroids dripping into your sort of, I can't see if you can see it, into your forearm here. They inject you there, and you go on this drip, and the steroids go in there, and that makes your body prepared for these injections you get at night that stimulate your stem cells to grow. So you need lots of stem cells, which are really good, perfect cells, because they're going to harvest them and use them for later. But I'll tell you about that in a second. So I'm finishing my infusion phase now, and we'll go into the stem cell collection phase in a bit, which I'll tell you about in the next video. Well, hey, I hope everything's going well back there and you're all doing your homework and reading. So back in my hospital room, I have my catheters here, and they've attached them to the steroids, the bottle up there, which drips. It looks like it's finished now. So that's dripped right into my body, and that's fed me with the steroids. So I now need to call someone to come and take them out. So I press this button here, and hopefully someone comes to take them out. And what they do is they gear up my body ready for the injections I have at 11 o'clock at night and 3 o'clock in the morning, so really late. And then those injections stimulate my stem cells, so all my bones, to produce more stem cells. So areas your body, bones in your body, produce something called stem cells. These are like really good pure cells that are like really good versions of me. And I need, well, they need 2 million stem cells per kilogram of body weight. I'm 84 kilograms. So if they need 2 million stem cells per 84 kilograms, how many stem cells do you think they'll need? This is a maths question all the way from Russia. So they need 2 million stem cells for 84 kilograms. That's a lot of stem cells. And then they take them out, there'll be blood in there, and they have to separate them in a machine. And then they freeze them. And then I have something called chemotherapy, and that chemotherapy will kill off my immune system so that I'm really I can get infections really easily because I have nothing to fight off those infections. And then on what's called your stem cell birthday, they put your stem cells back in, so it creates a like new you. And then you have to go into isolation for 10 days. So I will be unable to leave this room for 10 days, 10 whole days, looking at the same 4 walls, because I have absolutely no immune system. I have to clean all my food, put it in the microwave as soon as it comes in, clean everything that comes in here. They can't really, not many people will be able to walk in here. I need to clean up and stuff. So it'll be really, I have to be really careful, because that's when I'll be the weakest possible. So chemotherapy and then isolation, but I'll have my stem cells put back in the middle of that. So this is all to produce more stem cells, to get my bones working harder to produce stem cells. And those steroids, they are to kind of make my body a bit stronger so it can handle the bones producing all those steroids, because my bones can get a bit achy. So there you go. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm having such wonderful, wonderful care here in Russia. Hospital is amazing. The machines are brilliant. I had an MRI scan, which is a scan of your brain, and it's twice as good as a scan I got back in Britain. So it showed all the lesions and things that I have all in my brain that are causing me the problems, and on my spinal cord. And hopefully this whole process will make them a bit better and allow me to walk better and to think better and all those things. So I'm really hopeful that this treatment, which is the best in the world and works for so many people, I hope it works obviously for me as well. But I'm having a really nice time here. The people are lovely, the doctors are lovely, the place is so clean, the machines are fantastic. And I'm in really good hands. But I'd like to thank everyone back there for all their kind wishes and for all their hard work and fundraising that's allowed this to happen. You've really given me a chance to beat this thing. So thank you, and big love from Russia. I hope Bedenham is a world of joy and learning, as it always is. You take care, everyone, and I will update you again sometime soon. Whoop whoop!